the experiences and like the lessons you learn, like the experiences of just like the people in the scouting you're with, like the friends you make, and the experiences you have, like going to scout camps, like just doing all the merit badges, and every single merit badge is fun, honestly.
I've come to love scouting more as I've gotten older, and as I've recognized the values that it teaches that are important to um, individuals and families and society. I worked as a TA for a history class on BYU campus, and as I did that, it was around the same time that I worked at a couple of summers at Philmont Scout Ranch, and during that time I realized everything that aligns with scouting aligns with principles that you're teaching students, things that you want them to learn about democracy, not just democracy, but about patriotism and about responsibility and about the importance of community and service. And I realized that scouting is a huge resource that that people have accessible to them so that they can learn those things at a younger age.
It's given me tons of opportunities. I'm able to have those opportunities with friends. I'm able to make more friends, and it's just all around been a great experience.
Well, scouting, you can meet a ton of people and you can have fun experiences with them and do hard stuff that you haven't done before.
I love scouting because it's an adventure. Each day is something new, and no day is like the one before.
I love scouting because you get new experiences and you can just make friends and go to fun activities.
So the church has 4 goals. There's social, intellectual, physical, and spiritual. And at Scouts we can work on all of those and make goals and apply that into our lives.
I think a big way they complement each other is that it takes youth out of their comfort zone to be involved in scouting, and that's the goal of the youth program of the church, for youth to set goals that are out of their comfort zone so that they can learn new skills and develop talents and connect with other people as they do that.
I see them complement each other because with Scouts you can achieve your goals. Without Scouts, I would have a lot less social opportunities in my life.
The lessons you learn, a lot of morals of scouting kind of go along with the church. All of the scout law, that's like all things that you want to be like Christ-like. So it just goes along really well.
I think they feed into each other a little bit, because if you're, say, a deacon and you're in Scouts, you might invite some of your friends that are in deacons with you into the Scouts, or vice versa.
I think that they complement each other and that they both instill the value of virtue into people old and young. That's not something that we see in a lot of programs in the world today, but the church as an organization and scouting as an organization have held on to virtue, and that's what they strive to give to people in the world today.
It's the morals you learn, like they just go hand in hand with the church.
I see it as helping prepare me for leadership roles, from using NYLT, which is National Youth Leadership Training, to even just giving a talk by helping prep me with public speaking and speaking in crowds.
I think that being a scout makes me a better member of the church through giving me an opportunity to explore the world around me, not just sit back and let things happen, but go out and experience things for myself. It helps create an environment where I can be an example to others, where I can share my testimony and not be afraid that people will judge me or think that I'm weird, because the people in scouting are good people and the people in the church are good people. And when you combine the two, it fosters an environment where you can be an example and you can share your beliefs with others and not be afraid that people will think that you're weird for what you believe in.
We're more prepared for things to come, and we can have like better social skills with other people, and can make friends easier. Helps prepare you for missions and when you're a lot older. Yeah, do our duty at Scouts, and we do that we say prayers a lot at Scouts, and church, we learn about a lot of things that we can apply to Scouts.
Probably first NLT, of course, because it gives you that leadership aspect. But also with Scouts, you are working with a bunch of other people from a bunch of different backgrounds, and in the church, that's the same thing. You have to learn those just working with people and trying to get everyone's opinion and learning how to balance that with what you want. And also probably just like in Scouts, we do lots of spiritual stuff because we have our Scoutmaster minutes, which are awesome. Then you're also out in nature. That's blessed my life because when you're out in nature, you don't really have any worries, you might say.
Scouting has given me connections to people that I wouldn't otherwise have met, including a lot of people who are not members of the church. As I've worked on staff, as I've helped with my siblings' scout troop, and as I've attended the World Jamboree, for example, I was able to meet people from all around the world and from all different religions. And that all of those things were incredible experiences and have made me a stronger member of the church as I've been able to interact with and learn from people from other churches. Over time, as I've become more involved in Scouting, I've recognized that it's helped me tap into a broad network of people, and that as I've gotten older, I've appreciated those connections more. As I worked at summer camp, I've had 3 consecutive summers with one specific girl who started taking the missionary discussions, and she's still Catholic, she hasn't joined the church, but we're lifelong friends and often talk to each other and connect with each other because of the connection that Scouting has brought to us.
I've done a lot of things that I wouldn't have, and known a lot more people, probably done a lot more fun things and stuff that I won't have. I've done tons of 50-mile bike rides for Bike the Bear. We've done tons of winter campouts and snow caves. We've been to Montana and Canada with the High Adventure troop.
I've come to see the value of Scouting in my life as I've grown older. When I was little, my parents would take my siblings and I to summer camps, to Court of Honors, merit badge trainings, whatever it was. And for me, it was just a fun way to spend the summer, getting to go camping for a weekend, whatever it was. It was just something fun. But as I've grown older, I've seen how it's given me an opportunity to explore the world, to learn from the world around me, to interact with the world around me. And through that, I've come to appreciate this world that Heavenly Father has created for us.
When I was just starting, I knew barely anything. There wasn't anything to do. But growing up as a scout, I've learned so many things, like knot tying, which has honestly been really helpful whenever I go rappelling or something.
It's the same thing, just the lessons that you learn, all the things that you learn from the merit badges, and all the morals that you learn from them, just shape you to be a better man. You learn how to be proficient. You learn how to be not to be lazy and just work, get it done, and have fun with it. I know how to tie knots, so that's pretty good. A lot of people probably don't know how to tie knots. I know how to tie knots, so what can I say? Scouting, it's awesome.
It can be a great opportunity. It can help teach you things that you never knew before. It can give you opportunities. It can help you grow socially with friends. It can help you grow intellectually by, maybe cooking. It can help you grow physically by climbing up a mountain or just going on a hike. And it can help you spiritually because we're always saying prayers and doing our duty to God.
A lot of people don't realize the value of Scouting, and that's something that I hope more youth can understand, that there's already this program created and set up for their benefit with adult leaders who already care about their success and with goals already in place that can help them learn skills and characteristics that they can develop through the program. And so what I would tell the youth is that there's this huge resource that they can easily tap into and that it will be worth their time. They don't have to create something from scratch. It's already there for them. They can just become part of it and benefit from it.
They can learn and meet new people and have really fun experiences camping.
Yeah, so I think it was 2021, the summer of 2021. As a troop 42, we went to Catalina Island off of LA, and that entire week, some of the kids in our troop, they just did like normal scout camp on the island, but a whole bunch of the troop, we did scuba diving, and I got certified scuba diving. So that was probably the most memorable experience, and definitely one of the funnest, because I got certified scuba diving in the ocean. That's amazing. Every scout camp is so fun. Like every single one is amazing because you're just camping, you're out in the wilderness. You don't have your phones. That's one thing I love. They take away your phones. A lot of people maybe don't like that, but not being on your phone for a week is so freeing. It's amazing. Yeah. And everyone's nice. No one's mean. That'd be kind of messed up if they're mean. But yeah, everyone's really cool.
Probably benefit your life because you get to make friends and you get to advance with your training and learning, and yeah.
The experiences that you have in the scouting program cannot be copied or replicated anywhere else. If you truly want to gain a testimony of how everything denotes there is a God, then go spend a week at scout camp. Go be out in nature. For me, that's where my testimony of Heavenly Father and Jesus Christ has come, is through being in the world, through hiking, through going to Philmont, through just these experiences that only come through the scouting program and cannot be replicated by anything else.